We're back. We're here. We are doing our after show. This is the most on time I think we've ever done anything within TF2 ever. This is just gonna be a good moment to chill out, get some snacks, get some drinks maybe, if you're of that.
Drinks.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
well, not you.
Oh.
Not you. I am eepily joined with TurboTabs and Lucky here.
Sorry, let me do the Wandom wave.
Sorry. It's a good wave. Don't talk trash. It is a good wave. But yeah, we're basically going to run things down throughout the day because maybe, like I think everyone at this event, maybe you didn't catch every single game because maybe you were a hard-working individual and needed some time for rest, or maybe you were playing in some of the games as examples. Yeah, we're going to run you through some of the important results, some of the general vibes of the day, and importantly, what we've got to look forward to tomorrow. So first of all, let's give some first impressions. TurboTabs, impressions of the day. Good, bad, ugly?
Do you want a real answer or do you want a diplomatic answer?
We're not here for diplomacy. This is the after hours show. Remove all the assets. We don't need anything.
All right.
Sponsors
Okay.
be gone.
I mean, you look at the timing of the LAN, you look who can make it down, who can't make it down,
Yeah.
all these aspects of it, and
Yeah.
I was worried for the LAN. Its
Ooh.
content and, its competitiveness,
Yeah.
a lot of aspects. But once everything, gets going, it all clicks into place, and it just feels like LAN, baby.
Vibes,
It's good. I'm pleasantly surprised, basically. But I feel like just a negative Nancy, doomsaying from the get-go. But yeah, it's pretty good. LAN's
Yeah.
always good.
I mean, LAN is always good. We do love you for your realism. Yeah, we'll call it realism.
I'm realistic. I'm
You
realistic
absolutely
in this world. How
realistic.
dare you?
Go on, Lucky. As one of our star players, you are basically, right now, the second or third best. Well, I mean, by results from today alone, you are the second best medic in the entirety of Europe. How does that make you feel?
Depressed.
Well,
Just God.
how do you think everyone else feels,
Yeah, imagine, God.
Yeah.
Imagine the other people in the room.
Go
Good
on.
Lord.
Vibes
Yeah.
as a player. Talk to me.
Yeah, today was pretty good. I think all the teams and stuff, they had a lot of fun. Especially all the teams sort of in the middle of the table.
Reddit did have fun. Reddit did not have fun.
Okay,
If you-
right, but hang on a second.
Shout outs to Reddit.
My boys, Reddit Army Journey,
Reddit Army?
Companion,
Reddit Story?
Group, Nation,
Reddit
Reddit Nation.
Nation.
There we go.
Reddit Nation.
Shout out to those guys because what they did is they turned up and they wanted to play the game and they played some games. Now it is not their fault that they were playing against Piggles
I'll let you
and
know.
Salentes
I'm going to
in
let you know
sequential
behind the
fashion.
scenes, right?
Yeah.
Piggles turned to mid, and he's like, "I'm here." Oh God, they're not a mid. They're not a mid.
No,
And
yeah, I
he
was
went round the
watching.
corner,
He was
got minced
horrified.
by a heavy weapons guy, and he's like, "Oh no, there's a heavy and a pyro."
No, okay, so I was stood behind as well, just watching. Yeah, they turn the corner. There's like a heavy and a pyro, and then the next thing I hear is them just like, "They've gone down, drop down." Like there is
Spam
no
it, spam
more
it. They
fear.
were treating it so seriously. I think they look more relaxed playing against Witness.
No, I mean genuinely, because at least then, known quantity, right? Known quantities. Whereas the Reddit Nation, they were very, very unknown. And then they made the very honourable decision after a couple games against, two of quite
Same
good
for the
teams,
tournament. I
you
mean,
know?
when you come here as new players, right? One of them hadn't even played the game before.
Yeah,
You come here as new
I
players.
love that. That's
Can
such
we,
a
can we
vibe.
just have a word with the admins, maybe? We need to get Sodium up here or Happiness and describe what bullying is, potentially.
Okay, right. So the main impression, the main thing I got, it's the kind of thing which LAN kind of legacies are built on, right? Because I genuinely, zero irony, love people who just turn up and just want to play the game. It makes me think of that team that played Tezek
Yeah,
years
it's really adorable. It reminds me back of very, very old LAN events and old ETF12 things where before you didn't really send screenshots and do all this malarkey or had to know people. You had to just kind of go in and the admin would be like, "How good are you?" And you could be like, "We're pretty
good.
We're pretty good."
Pretty good,
Then
though.
they put you instantly in Div 2 and you get munched.
Speaking
die.
from experience.
I mean, it wasn't me, but it was my pub team.
I love the idea of admins just being like, "Oh wait, he says he's pretty
How
good."
good are you
so-
guys? It's like they say they're pretty good. Put them in with Dawn and them lot.
It just makes me think. There was that one team that played Tezek way back when. This is I-52 or 49 or I don't know, one of those lands. But they went against Tezek on Viaduct, and I think the first mid they ran 6 heavies, and Tezek was like, "Well, that's not legal, is it?" Right? And then the second mid they ran 6 pyros, and Tezek was like, "Still not legal." And then third mid they didn't show up because they'd already gone to the bar.
I'm kind of shocked that Tezek would
love it.
throw the rule book out. I feel like they're the first ones to throw the rule book away.
I mean, it is true, but you know, there's got to be lines in the sand. I think it was more they were saying, you know, for your own benefit. Anyway, sorry, we're really getting distracted.
Sorry, it's my bad.
We started like, you know, talking, and then we got distracted. We've got some results to go through. That was what we were talking about. We were talking about the day that we've just had, not days of yesteryear. Oh my God.
You two are ancient. It's disgusting.
Shut. I'm going to ask our wonderful friends in production, do we have any kind of graphic or possible website which will let us recap the scores in quick fashion? Please whisper sweet lovelies into my ear if that's the case.
I can feel the silent panic back there.
I can be told who's in playoffs. And then what I'll do is I'll repeat that to you on the stream.
Audio description, ooh.
Witness, okay, well, I could have given you that one.
Witness Gaming in the finals, stop the press.
Witness Gaming are in
TFTV
playoffs, followed by Alien Workshop, who's this guy over here, Tony Resort, Piggles and Co.
Oh, the pig.
Oh,
Hobnobs.
And the McVitie's team, the Hobnobs McVitie's
A-team.
team, which is the one with like Whip and Shadow and
Correct.
The returning LAN champions from last year. They did win the Open Group.
They did indeed.
Yeah, they were the confirmed LAN champions. You can't say that on paper about Witness.
No, that is true. So, I mean, you know.
I mean, it's true. I mean, Tiger, when we had a conversation in Spoons and said, "Oh, just give us a quick buy, you know, give us a buy win on your game," and he said, and I quote, "No, I've not won this LAN yet." So.
Oh, I think I was there for that. Actually, I think I was there for that. He's like, "This is the only one I've not won." I was like,
"Yeah,
oh,
he's
okay.
won the Copenhagen LAN, so that's why everyone's like thinking, like, how's Tiger not won? He's won LANs, he's just not won this LAN." But
Tiger's like turned up like big fish, little pond, and he's just like, "I'm winning."
Someone's taken a big shark and just dropped it in a very small pond, and that's how it feels playing against Tiger.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. In terms of like the big results that matter more than anything, I mean, ultimately, what today's come down to, I think for a lot of people
Second place.
Sorry?
Second place, probably.
Well, exactly. It was you guys, Alien Workshop versus the Piggles team, Tony Resort. Now, obviously, you know, spoilers, please turn off the VOD if you don't want a recap while you're watching the recap show, if you don't want a recap. You won.
Yeah, we did.
Congrats. Remind me of the score, 4-2?
It was 4-2 in the end, yeah. We dropped a round because I dropped Kin on a trade because I was an idiot.
I saw that. That's a
yeah,
shame.
that was bad. I said, like, literally as soon as it happened, I went, guys, this one was my bad.
That's on me. That's on me,
it was
baby.
on me, guys. That was it. And everyone was like, yeah, it was. But, yeah, I feel like it was a good game. I feel like they've still got loads more to show, though.
Yeah.
We went into the game not exactly knowing if we were going to win or lose, and we still respect them massively as a team. And I said, like, we had a really lame team talk at the start. Like, we all stood outside and I went, guys, doesn't matter who we play against, treat them with respect, and we'll just go into the games like as if they were any other team that we'd ever play against in the div we're in currently.
Right.
And we did exactly that.
Where's this team talk when you were playing Witness?
We did have that team talk.
Oh.
We said we have nothing to prove here, and then won the first mid.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, they did win a mid, you're right. And to be honest, you were punching up. You were really showing some tenation. And I think it did. I remember walking over to Lentes, and he did kind of give out some excuses, like he's the first real team we played, you know, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
He's like,
right.
oh yeah, I hadn't had like my Weetabix yet, you know.
You've made it. You're a real player on a real team.
Behavior. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. You know, they're used to playing against like these big prem teams, you know. And I did say to the guys, like, they've not had like they've effectively had, I don't know, like 4 maps of deathmatch warm up.
Yeah.
At that point,
it ain't the same.
Yeah, it's not the same as playing like us when we've been using our actual strategies against the other teams. So we're bringing that like to them, and they were like, oh, I think a little bit surprised. Also, we had played 2 maps of Granary prior to playing them.
I was gonna say, like, what is this like all Granary centric?
We love Granary, man.
Nobody hates Granary.
Okay, well that's just wrong. Loads of people hate Granary.
But like, you would
That's
ban
so
it. If you
wrong.
hated it,
So
you would ban it
wrong.
out.
It is one of
You
the
would
most
ban it out.
controversial maps out there.
You would ban it out, though, and a lot of people did not ban it.
Okay, right. But I mean, like, this group of people isn't exactly representative of like TF2 as a whole.
I mean, you play Granary against other teams a lot. I think a lot of other teams were playing Granary against each other as well.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is
Ooh,
today was just weird.
graphics.
Oh, yo!
Oh, look at those! We got graphics, baby.
Oh,
Everyone
we got
whipping those up
Strainer
real quick.
vision. Who's got short-sightedness?
Okay, right. You know what I love more than anything? Before I say anything else, oh, well, okay.
Oh, very nice.
I love how MCV took up like 3 lines for a second just then.
Yeah.
Just because their name is so much. So here we go. Right, we got Witness Gaming, Alien Workshop, that guy, Tony Resort, Pickles Team, the Hobnobs, which is like Whip and those guys, K's Good Cooking. That's with like Temrain and that.
Correct.
We have the Digestives, which is like Sir Duck and
Sir Duck.
CMOS and
Correct.
Hotep and that lot. We've got the Fine Christians, which is like Don Basek and Regen and
Correct.
Naj and those
Top.
people.
Look, this man's on fire.
Top, yeah, we have Cake, which
Anti-Nations team.
is which is the team which has Anti-Nation and J-Lebs and
Who debated us, by the way, in our last game.
really.
Yeah, they said, oh, we're going to go find a demo sub because they lost their demo out of nowhere.
Dude, I'm right here.
They got a demo sub,
Yeah,
and then we all sat down. We were like, we're desperate to go get food at this point because we've not had our buy game yet.
yeah,
And we were like, we're so hungry. We haven't stopped playing since 12:30.
yeah.
So, and then he messaged me on Discord being like, sorry, actually, you can have default. We were like, God,
I mean, a pleasant surprise, probably. We were like, oh no, time to get
oh
food.
no, what a shame. Went to Five Guys.
Oh no, time to shove.
Food in my face.
Excuse me?
No.
Excuse me.
I was gonna do
What were you
my
gonna
classic
say?
joke. You know, Ducky's
What
there
other
like.
teams have we got? eepily.
I-
What other
I
I ain't
teams?
even gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Right. And we finally have Reddit Nation. I don't know if I know any of their names, but shout out to them anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, by the way, shout outs to McVitie's Grandstanding Hobnobs. When we actually played against them, I don't know what happened, but we got Snake Water as a map. We
Interesting one.
eventually landed on it, and we were like okay with our Snake Water, if not a little bit like more lenient towards it.
Yeah.
But it felt like the entire game were just sort of like just throwing poo at a wall and seeing what would stick. We just threw ourselves at them until we won.
Is this the shout out? You just basically
Yeah, they
saying
were
them.
pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
right.
right, okay, I was
trying
like,
to
I
work out
hope
what
we
you
got
meant.
there
They weren't
eventually.
entirely busted. They were a brick
You
wall
were
the
just-
entire game.
Oh, okay, right.
I thought you were
they're
just,
the
this was
wall.
a really bad
I
shit
thought
analogy.
you were literally just being like, we threw poo at them. Ain't I a great guy?
Yeah,
They
4
took
lumps
it.
of shit landed. It was a 4-0, so
Oh,
yeah.
wasn't a roll though.
It wasn't a 5-0. Which
Wasn't
is,
a 5-0.
It was the only non-5-0 other than Witness and Tony Resort, so yeah.
Yeah, games have been closed. It's really been nice, and I've been saying this testament to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's good vibes, you know.
It's good vibes
Now
stuff.
it's going to be best of threes now, and now it's like serious.
Well,
No,
this is it. Well, this is what I was going to say. Obviously, tomorrow we got all the playoffs, which I've been informed is actually double elim prior to
It was single elim. I looked at the rules.
It was. Oh, he's like back in the day, like
no,
2 days ago.
not on them back of the day. Well, right, 2 days ago, I guess if that's literally back in a day.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, tomorrow is going to be double elim, and obviously the important thing. Oh, see that? Look at that schedule on your screen. Honestly, feast on this information via your eyeballs, through your brain, into your logic center.
We're provoking things now that we've put an actual tactile schedule on the stream.
Yeah.
So can we meet it?
So what we're saying is, upper semi-final, you versus Witness, right?
15 minutes tops. We'll get out of your hair. It'll be done. We can all go
Dr.
get lunch.
Happiness's favourite team.
We can all go get lunch, guys. It'll be
And
fantastic.
then we're expecting. Oh, okay. So it'll be you versus Witness. Then it'll be Biscuit Boys versus Piggles. Then expected to be Piggles versus you guys.
Yeah.
To decide who goes against what is expected to be Witness in the grand finals. But anything could happen. Okay.
Anything, land,
Anything could
baby.
happen.
So, effectively, right, we've
Yeah.
secured third place.
Well done.
Like,
That's actually true.
We've secured third place no matter what happens by getting second seed because of how the.
Yeah.
I need a picture. I need a picture on stream if I visualise this.
Which
you know.
means we got third in Div 1, so we got a bronze medal. We're gonna get, if we get third at LAN, we'll have another bronze medal.
Bronze for
test.
life, baby.
We call them poo medals.
Oh.
I mean, you get a medal for a server, though. You know, you go on to Uncle Topia, everyone's going to be like, "Oh my God, it's an object."
it's an item.
It's an object.
It's an object.
I mean, they're not going to say it's gold, is it?
It's a whole
But,
bunch of
like,
pixels, what it is.
It
Unless
is.
you Jack Worms. If you saw, when all the medals got glitched out,
He got Prem first place.
he
didn't
still has
No,
the,
he got Insomnia
the
first place.
Insomnia champion medal. Yeah.
Kind of cool though, isn't it? You know, it's like, oh, you won LAN? No,
He puts it on all the time. And he goes, yeah, I'm Freyo Jack Worms.
I mean, fair play. Honestly,
Yeah.
I probably would also do the same. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, obviously, we know Valve is sitting there watching this. If you are Valve, can you please make it so that you can add as many medals as you want? Because I just think it'd be really funny. Because I think at this point I have like 50 ETFL medals, and I just want to have all
Oh,
of them.
you mean like on a character at one time? I thought you meant like just, we
Yeah.
can keep adding
Cosmetically,
any
you
sort
can have
of.
medals to it. be a cool thing.
So you want like an entire
medals.
general worth of like
yeah.
honorary
Absolutely.
medals.
Honestly,
Shrink them down to size.
I want to have like all 6 or 7 of my mid-playoff medals at the same time.
I feel like I've got a huge variety of medals just in contributions and bits
have
and
a
stuff
page
like
of
that.
medals.
So my character would just be a walking metal man.
Perfect. I love that because honestly, what I want more than anything is to just absolutely annihilate people's FPS in game.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Have
You
you-
know that'll destroy everyone's
Have
game.
you guys ever seen the Prolander medal?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so good,
Yes.
isn't it? The one that just has this big sting. It just basically says
I've not seen.
Oh, it just says pro right there. Big
It's
fat
just the word
medal
pro.
that says pro.
It's
so
just
when
the
you
word
get
pro.
killed by
It's
somebody
hilarious.
in the server and you get the little like kill cam shot, it's this guy with just like a pro, and then
Pro.
you pair it with a ghastly gibbous or something.
Yeah, I mean, the two things, well, if there's two things I want Valve to take away if they're watching this, number one, that cosmetic, where it's just like, you can add medals to it. Number two, bring back community weapons for these boys, production.
Yeah, that's true.
Give some community weapons out, you know?
That is true. I'm waiting for it
They
any day
don't
now.
cost you anything. You make them untradeable anyway.
That's
Doesn't
true.
matter to anyone.
Then we can finally quit like the rest of the
Yeah,
community medal
goddamn. I mean, Admirable
holders.
still sat there with his goddamn community medigun. Where's my community medigun, huh?
Do you ever think it would be tragic enough where you get your community weapon, but then you change class when you get your weapon? So you're like, oh man, I've got
Yeah.
a soldier weapon, but
No,
I'm a
see,
scout
That's
now.
why I think it would be good for me because that would allow me to finally settle on a class. You know.
Yeah, I think that's good for you. Because
What's a multiple class
Eclectic.
weapon? We just need to get you on one of those
Pain train.
shotguns, you know, the,
Shotgun, yeah.
Yeah. Pain train.
the
shotgun.
reserve shooter.
A pistol.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
one that goes across different.
What the one which isn't usable in sixes?
I mean, but it's used by different classes.
Useless to me.
At the
I've
same
never used
time.
it.
Yeah,
Just
but
use the
you know, but
shotgun. That's
you're
insane.
not showing off the community weapon in a 6v6 server. You're showing it off in a pub.
I ain't gonna do that.
Valve, keep your community weapons. He doesn't want to use them.
There we go. I've ruined that. Thank God the schedule's gone. What else are we expecting in terms of this weekend? There's some stuff happening on Sunday. Is there not?
Yeah, it's the grand final will be on the Saturday,
Yeah.
so it's an extra day of LAN.
There
Never
is.
had this before. Don't know what it's
No.
going to be
I
like.
feel weird. I feel slightly thrown. I'm getting used to it, but like
Yeah.
it feels like today's Saturday.
I feel like we need to kind of put the
Yeah.
word out about what people are going to do. I've heard some people are hitting the club on Sunday, you know, because they're just still chilling here in Birmingham. I've heard people are like, you know, going to hang out here still at the TF2 area, play some MG, maybe some double mixers.
Yeah,
all
I'm
that
gonna go
fun.
home.
Some are going to just hit so much alcoholism, it's going to be like coming out of style. And there's there's a little casual tournament of some Valve prizes.
Whoa!
being
Can I get
given
some
away.
confirmation what this tournament actually consists of?
hell?
To be determined.
I love that. TBD.
Wow.
I love it.
What
But there
we-
is a tournament of some kind, and there is Valve merchandise. For example, I know you spent all day wondering what this is. Is this Monopoly? Is this Edna Krabopoly? No, this is Team Fortress 2 Monopoly. Signed by who, John? Valve devs. He said that in the least
I say we're
interesting way
talking to
possible.
me. I'm John too. Like,
I literally, that's true, actually. Sorry, I'm going to throw it to you this time, okay? Ready? Signed by who, John?
Valve
Devs.
devs.
I mean,
So this is going to someone at some point.
we
I
were
think
talking
it's
about
even
it.
a giveaway
we,
on socials.
we will bribe teams to get that thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, we want it bad. Shades wants he doesn't have Monopoly at home, and we want it.
Does he actually not own Monopoly at all?
No, he doesn't. He
Oh my
wants it
God.
so bad.
Well,
do you
this
guys
sounds good.
know the proper rules of Monopoly? Like, what happens if you land on a property and you don't want to buy it? What happens?
Goes to auction.
Yes, it does. It does go to auction. Thank goodness. I
Although-
hate people that play Monopoly and they don't do auction move.
Although we don't really play that rule at all with the auction.
Oh, God, it makes Monopoly unbearable.
Hey, just skip over it. Someone else can land on it. That's good times.
Oh, God, now you're going to tell me you get money from free parking.
If it's in the middle of the board.
Oh,
He's done. He's moved the couch.
He's actually just moved the
He's
entire
gone.
set. He's so angry at Monopoly. Anyway,
He's actually
I'm
walked off set, he's
so
gone.
glad we've got rid of the one guy who's not in black trousers and a white t-shirt.
I was just thinking that.
Because there
we
was
come
a
dressed the
dress
same.
code to this LAN, and
Yeah.
this idiot doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, indeed.
I'll be honest with you. I think we've more or less recapped everything people need to know. There wasn't, there was some interesting little games. There was some good performances from some good teams. There was a lot of good vibes. A lot of good vibes.
A lot of good vibes.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm just-
You get distracted by that. For those of you that don't know what's happening on the stream, we're having a lovely time listening to production talk about things. Well, me and eepily just fill time. Like,
oh my god, okay, right. This has been your impromptu little wrap-up of things. Turbo's gone because he's so angry at Monopoly.
so angry about Monopoly. He's giving us the death.
We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it for the day. You've seen the schedule a second ago. The schedule will be somewhere on land.tf as well. We're gonna be back tomorrow for our big, exciting playoffs here at Insomnia71. Lucky, have you got any last-minute shout-outs you want to give before we say goodbye to all our wonderful friends here?
Yeah, we'll be big and exciting. Shout out to you, chat, for sticking around if you stuck around. Shout out to you, eepily, for doing this after show. It's pretty good. And shout out to all the production staff. You got J-Max, Chill Arch Rhythm, Blackout John, Kirsty, Dr. Happiness, all those people. Shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to the Bad Juju. Sodium as well. And Samus, yeah. Forgot she existed there. Whoops.
Anyway, we'll catch you guys tomorrow for more fun and excitement and whatever else we can muster up. Much love. Goodbye.
Quick. Wandom Wave.
Oh,